No matter your employment status or background, CareerSource Flagler Volusia has the resources to help you achieve your career goals. Programs run the gamut, from helping young adults earn their GED to assisting veterans, preparing and updating resumes, honing interview skills, and more. But don't let all their programs intimidate you. Lou Paris, Innovation and Communication Director for CareerSource Flagler Volusia, advised that because they offer such a multitude of resources, they often find that the community isn't always aware of all the opportunities available. That's why CareerSource works to ensure each individual gets the assistance they need.
When someone comes to our center, there's a variety of different services that we can offer. Typically, we try to assess those needs up front. There's someone who will greet this person and put them through a series of questions so we can better understand what their situation is and what we can do for them.
CareerSource Flagler Volusia not only helps people find jobs, but helps those who are already employed to further their career through continued education.
Because we don't focus just on giving someone a job, we focus on developing a career. We make a point of helping everyone understand what their strengths are through assessments and see where their interests lie. And with that information, we empower the individual to make better decisions about their career in the future. This means that there's just not finding a job just to be able to, subsist. That may be part of the plan, but long term, we make sure that we get this person in a career that has a great future, a career that is not contracting, that is actually expanding, and where the potential for income is greater.
Paris advised that not only has unemployment decreased in Volusia County over the past year, but that the net worth and purchasing power of the area is increasing, which leads to a demand for higher paying jobs.
The kinds of jobs that we see coming in, that become available, there's a wide spectrum, anywhere from minimum wage jobs, all the way to jobs that are significant. We're talking, $60,000, $70,000. We have seen that. How frequently they come, that varies. It also varies with any major project that comes to town. But my expectation is that as time progresses and as peripheral industries surface because of these new structures that are created, we'll have more need for jobs of that nature, jobs that pay more and more, in the neighborhood of $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 and even more.
CareerSource Flagler Volusia also recognizes the growing trend in local entrepreneurship and is working to help prepare these startup businesses for the challenges they may face in opening a company. Startup Quest, a program that came to the region several years ago, connected underemployed and unemployed individuals with successful CEOs and entrepreneurs who worked as a team to develop a business plan around technologies that came from research institutions in Florida. After participating in the 10-week course, teams competed in a pitch contest where they presented their plan to a panel of judges and investors who ultimately selected a first, second, and third place winner.
We think that Startup Quest is a very beneficial program for the community, and I say that because of the results. Since the program completed, we have been able to track 91 individuals, from which 80 have right now employment, full employment. And let me say that it's relevant because the individuals who were part of the program were mature individuals who had been unemployed for a long period of time. This demographic group tends to be the most difficult to place. By virtue of, the longer you're unemployed, it just becomes more difficult to regain employment. There's a perception that people tend to lose their skills over time, but 80 out of 91, that's 87%, have regained employment. So we know that's working. And the other beautiful thing is that from the technologies that were used during the program, I know for a fact that 2 have been licensed to the people who were in the program.
Thanks to this success, CareerSource Flagler Volusia is discussing the possibility of conducting a new round of Startup Quest, this time focusing on working with local universities. They're also discussing additional training programs for the future. If you're interested in learning more about what CareerSource Flagler Volusia can offer you, visit CareerSourceFV.com. For the Business Beat, I'm Kate Sark.